Good morning. Bore da. Friday. Whoop, whoop. Let's do a Bore da song this morning. Ready? Bore da, bore da, bore da, e-t. Bore da, bore da, bore da, e-t. Do you remember how to say good afternoon? Been a while since we did that for the morning children, I think. Prynhawnda. Can you say that? Prynhawnda. So we can go Prynhawnda, 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 e-t. Prynhawnda, 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 e-t. Bit croaky today. And what about if you want to say good night? Now you can say this when you go to bed tonight, can't you? Nosta. You say that? Nosta. Oh, yeah. So we could go Nosta, 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 e-t. Nosta, 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 e-t. Pepper's singing then as well. Could you hear her? She always comes over when I'm talking to you. I think she wants to join in as well. Okay, now, so got a few things to talk about today, but before we do, I would like to shout out to Mr. Blackmore, who I believe has been tuning in, and hopefully baby Florence as well. So, hello, Flo. Hello, Mr. Blackmore. Hopefully she'll like the singing. I hope so. Now, a lovely video last night came to me on Twitter from Holly Hearn, and Holly has been busy out in her garden making her own obstacle course. I thought it'd be brilliant for you to try to do that as well. Now, Holly's got lots of lovely things in her garden, tunnels and ball pits and a swing slide. So you might have that as well. But if you don't, you could always make an obstacle course with some stuff that you do have. Could take some chairs outside. You could crawl into those or climb over them. You could jump onto some piece of paper, set them apart, do some bunny jumps between them. You could climb on your trampoline, perhaps, do a few bounces if you've got one of those. So have a think what you've got, but it's all about getting you outside and getting you doing lots of things, okay, to keep you nice and fit and strong. So, and if you do one, send me a video. I really like to see your videos. I'll talk a bit more about that in a minute. Okay, weather today, should my tywydd, well, mein heilog. Ac mae'n braf again today. Did you remember that word? Mae'n braf, it's fine. Let's do should my tywydd and you can join in with that. Ready? Should my tywydd heddiw. Mae'n heilog ac mae'n braf heddiw. Ooh. I can hear lots of people doing lovely singing there. Well done. Da iawn. Okay, should we have a rainbow? No, we'll have a rainbow song. Out the spoon box when I find it. Right, let's see if I can remember it today. And then we'll do another one as well. Okay, just see what we get. Okay, let's see if I can remember today. I will be singing the right notes, but not necessarily in the right order. So it's rainbow, rainbow, high and bright, rainbow, rainbow, made of light. From the sky down to the ground, I see colours all around. Red, orange, yellow, green and blue, indigo and violet too. Red, orange, yellow, green and blue, indigo and violet too. Get better. We're all singing it here. Right, let's get the other spoons. Have a little jiggle. Sam doesn't want me to do Grand Old Duke of York because he don't want me to stand up. It'll make things tricky. Old MacDonald. Sam, what animal should we do? Cow, says Sam. Good choice. You ready? Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a cow, E-I-E-I-O, with a moo-moo here and a moo-moo there, here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo-moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. You can sing that a bit longer to mum and dad and think of some more animals as well. Okay? Don't do a giraffe because they don't say anything. Okay. That's the spoons. I have made a new spoon, but I'm going to tell you about that next week because it's not quite finished yet. Right, okay. How did you get on with yesterday's job? Did you get out in the garden? Look for lots of mini beasts? It was such a beautiful day. It was so warm. When I took Pepper for a walk, I put my coat on. I had to take my coat off. It was too warm. Anyway, I did a list. This is what I managed to see. So here's my list, look. One thing after another, no in-between words. Just different things that I saw. But I got it a bit wrong because I put a title on my list, Mini Beasts in My Garden, but then two of these things I didn't see in the garden, I'll tell you now. So I saw, well, three actually. I saw bumblebees. Now I saw the one I told you about when I was putting the washing out. And then later on when I was upstairs, there was one in my bedroom and it was huge. It was running around on the floor. It wasn't even flying. It was running around and I managed to get him outside. So that was two. So I wrote two. I saw that lacewing fly that I showed you the picture of. When I looked really hard, I could see loads of little tiny flies. They were on the window, they were on my table. So I saw lots of those, so I put lots. Wood lice, like little hard little beetles with lots of legs. I looked under a plant pot and there were loads of those, big ones, tiny ones. So I put lots. I saw a spider. Pepper's opening the door now. I saw a spider. He was under my garden table. He made a web. And I saw a fly which was stuck in the spider's web. So sorry about him. I found a little worm under the plant, another plant pot, a little tiny worm. 3 slugs were under there. So I wrote 3. And then this was the one that wasn't actually in the garden. This was in the park. Hopi and I took Pepper to the park, made sure we stayed away from anybody else. And we saw 2 beautiful butterflies sitting on leaves with their wings open, getting nice and warm. And there were nettles near them as well. And I checked the nettles to see if there were any caterpillars or eggs, but we couldn't find any. But there were lovely nettles, so lots for them to eat. So that's my list. I don't know how you got on. Did you find more than me? I saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different sorts of mini beasts. So count on your list. If you made a list, or you're going to make one today perhaps, count how many, see if you can get more than 9. I thought that was quite good. Did see quite a lot. Right. Okay. I feel like we ought to do a bit of counting because we've not really done that yet, have we? We don't want to get out of practice. Well, I haven't brought the number line home with me, so you're going to have to think of it in your head. And we'll count up first of all. We'll go up from 1 up to 10. What voice should we do it in today? Should we do a whisper one? Let's do a whisper one. So we're going to go up to 10. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. I've forgotten the tune. Oh my goodness. How can I have forgotten the tune of a song we do every day? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That was a bit rubbish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, gonna have to practice that later. Should we do whisper down and 10 down to 0? We can do a whisper rocket as well. Don't have to do a tune for this one. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Blast off. That was really quiet. Hope Sam can hear me. Okay. Today's job. Before we finished in nursery, and I know some of you weren't there, but before we finished last week, seems like longer than that, last week, we were doing lots of things about patterns. Now, you know we've done patterns before, patterns that we look at with our eyes, so colour patterns and shape patterns. And we did some more of those last week as well. We used the dog bones from the pet centre and we did big bone, little bone, big bone, little bone, big bone, little bone. And we kept the pattern going, repeating. Remember, a pattern repeats itself over and over and over the same. And then we made a people pattern. We did girl, boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, and kept that one going. Well, what we should have gone on to do then, but we couldn't because we had to finish school, is patterns that we listen to, sound patterns. So I thought we'd have a go at that today, and then you can try some at home. Your mums and dads are going to love this one. So first of all, I went round my house, and I haven't got any instruments in my house anymore. Hope you didn't play them anymore, but you might have. But I don't need them because I found some other things that make sounds as well. So do you want to see? Okay, wait a minute. So I'm going to lift this up so you can see. Okay, I've got my nice big plastic box there, and can you see what's in it? I put some pasta swirls in there. Okay, now, how am I going to play this sound? I'm going to shake it now. What do you think is going to happen? Will it be a loud sound or a quiet sound? What do you think? Shall we try? Ready? That's quite loud, isn't it? Okay, good. Nice loud sound. Pasta swirls. Remember that in a minute because we're going to use it. All right. I'm going again. I'll be back. Now, salt. I've got to put my finger on the top because there's no lid. And I don't want to shake this with no lid on. So I'm going to shake it again. What do you think is going to happen? Is this one going to be loud or quiet? Listen, let's see. Ready? Got my microphone there. That's quite quiet, isn't it? The salt's much smaller, so it makes a quieter sound. We've got a loud sound, we've got a quiet sound. I'm going again. I'll be back. Okay. Bubble wrap. Now, I can either do this, or I suppose I could. Oh, it's a bit louder. I'm not sure that's going to work very well, so I think we'll just rustle there. Nice rustly quiet noise. Quite a lot of bubble wrap there. Oh, I'll save that one till last. Pepper's looking at me now. Listen. She likes that. Squeaky noise. I'm going to sneeze in a minute. Oh, bless me. Hope that's the only one. So, bit of a squeak. Okay. I'm going to use all these in a minute. This is the bit your mums and dads are going to love. So I got one of my nice bowls. This one's made from metal, okay, and my wooden spoon. Think it'd be loud or quiet? Let's see. Quite loud. I got a metal pan as well, just because I like making a big crashy noise. Let's try that one. Ooh. Bit different. Both quite loud though. Okay. All those, Gracie. And, oh, this is not my lunch. Let's make a sound. What am I going to do with this? And don't say crunch it, because I'm not going to eat it. Ready? Ooh. Scrunchy, crunchy noise. Quite loud. Okay. I got one more. I think this one might be your favourite, but it won't be your mum and dad's favourite. What am I going to do with these? Okay, ready? Don't stick your fingers in your ears. You won't be able to hear. Ready? Oh. That sound kept going for ages. Did you hear it? Listen again. Whoa, that sound lasted ages. Okay, so that's a good loud noise, isn't it? Now, hang on, let me get my tray. We're going to make a sound pattern. So it's important that we play them in the right order. So first of all, I'm just going to choose 2 sounds and I'm going to do it myself. And then I'm going to get Gracie to help me because we're going to do some more. So I think I'll choose, I won't choose that one first. We might all have a headache. Hold that for me, Gracie. So let's do my pattern. My first pattern is going to be pasta, salt. Pasta, salt. Can you see? It's going to be a pasta salt pattern. All right, okay. So you've got to make sure I do it properly because I've got to do pasta, salt, and keep it going. Okay, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to use the sounds from my things that I'm using. All right, you ready? So it's going to go. Okay, was that all right? That's a good sound pattern. I did one after the other, Okay, should we try it? We'll try two more first of all, and then I'll call Gracie in. Wait a minute. Salt and pasta down. Okay, let's do bowl pan. They're a bit the same, but not quite, are they? All right, here we go, Sam. We've got pan bowl there. It's fair enough. So we're going to go pan, bowl, pan, bowl. You ready? Oh no, I did it wrong. I did pan 2 times. That's not right. It should be pan bowl. Wait a minute. I'll try again. Is that better? I did it right that time. I didn't mess up. Now, this time I'm going to make it a bit harder. And I want you to work together with another person as well to do this. So I'm going to do pan, and I'm going to ask Gracie to do doggy squeak. Have a go, Gracie. She's a master. Okay, I'll do, did I say pan or bowl? Can't remember. Pan. I'll do pan. Right. Right, you ready, Grace? Because we've got to keep the pattern going. So I'm going to do the pan, and you've got to listen to make sure Grace does the squeak. Okay, and we'll try and work together to get a pattern going. Right, ready? I'll start, Grace, and then you follow on after me. Ready? Oh, see, we're working together as a team there. Okay, I think we need to make it harder. I'm going to use 3 sounds this time. I'll do it by myself first, and then we're going to work as a team. We'll get Sam involved as well. All right. So this time, pasta, pan, crisps. Pasta, pan, crisps. Oh yeah. Pasta, pan, crisps. It's going to be quite hard. We've got 2 hands. Right, okay, make sure I get it ready. Okay, here we go. I'm on it now. That's quite hard. Remembering what order to do all those in. I think I need some help. Right, I'll do dog squeaks this time. You've got the nice doggy squeak this time. Should we let Grace do the cymbals? Get the pan lid cymbals, Grace. So Grace is going to do pan lid cymbals, and then Sam, you can do crisps. Let's put these away. It's a teamwork that makes the dream work. Okay, so squeak, crisps, lids. See if we can do this. This is working together. Ready. Look at us. I can honestly say I don't think my children envisaged that they'd be doing that today, but they did a good job. Okay, so if you can find 2 more people, you could do that. You could use 3 things to make a pattern. So 2 of the people are new, that makes 3. And you can all play 1 each. Have fun. Look, now, I said to you yesterday if we had the learning caterpillar. I don't have the learning caterpillar, but I've drawn another one. All right, I'm bringing that a bit nearer. Ready? So, ooh, he's going out of focus now. I'm going to get in trouble for this. Right, here we go. So, whether you can see it or not, you know what's there. So we've got our caterpillar and we've got different ways to learn, things that help us to learn. So what do you think is going to help our learning with this pattern job? Let's think. We've got looking with our eyes, listening with our ears, thinking with our brain. That's a brain, believe it or not. Speaking with our mouth, working together with other people. So I think 3 things most important today. We're going to be thinking with our brains, because that's going to help us know if the pattern's working or not. We're going to be working together with other people to do some patterns. But I think the most important today is going to be, that is an ear. Can I just tell you? That's my drawing of an ear. It's going to be listening with our ears, isn't it? Because you're listening to those sounds and seeing if they're coming in the right order in your pattern. Because if you just play them in any order, it'll sound great, but it won't be a pattern. So you can play for a bit and make a lovely big noise, or do that at the end, but then try and make a pattern and video it if you can, because I'd really like to see that. That'd be brilliant. So that's it for today, really. And it's Friday today. So I'm going to give you 2 days off now, because that's what usually happens after Friday. There's Saturday and Sunday, and normally we're not in nursery for those days. And I know it's a bit of a strange time at the minute, but you don't want to be doing jobs every day, because then you won't get enough rest. So time for 2 days rest now to do all your own things. Have a lovely, lovely time. And I'll see you on Monday. Okay? So bye, everybody. Love you lots. Bye.